Brytknee. Calligula. Callidora.
Anarchy 47.
Cadence. Brytknee. Calligula. Callidora.
Anarchy 47.
Choose your character. Cadence. Brytknee. Calligula. Callidora.
Anarchy 47.
Cadence. Brytknee. Calligula. Callidora.
Anarchy 47.
Choose your character. Cadence. It's your girl, Cadence Harper. And today we're fucking around. As we do. Today we're fucking around. I have a glass of tea. I'm gonna finish real quick. There's some high quality ASMR for you guys. I know how much you love slurping noise. This is just gonna be the whole stream. I'm just gonna sit here and drink my tea, and you guys are gonna have to deal with that, honestly, you know? No, but deadass, I'm gonna forget about this tea if I start drawing. Because I'm very forgetful. And if I forget about it, it's gonna go cold, and then I'll be sad, chat. And I don't personally like being sad. I know there's some people who are like, yippee, I'm sad. I'm not one of them, you know? I'm not a yippee, I'm sad kind of girly. It's like a lot of particulate, and I'm gonna throw the rest out, actually. I don't like particulate tea. My favorite genre of tea is particulateless. Okay, so this song is fucking scary as shit. Holy shit. We're gonna switch and put on something very special. Okay, anyway, so we are here to draw Miss Lambros. As you can see, this is her. It won't let me type, or it won't let me touch. It won't let me touch, chat. Will you guys let me touch? I'll touch you guys. Yeah. There we go. I'm free to touch now. Okay. So, let's come in here, sample this color, and I took a look at some references, and there are a couple different ways artists draw her snakes. Bro, this song's kind of scary. I don't know about this. So we're gonna do some sketchy dutchy first, and sort of see what we like. Yeah. God, I love Fire Emblem. So some people just draw real simple like that, where they bulge out like a spade. Like that, like a spade, right? However, some people do something that I think looks a little better. They have a little eye dot, and then that's awful. Hold on, let me. Okay, that's a better example. So if it goes like this is our base outline, right? So what we do is we extend it a little bit, and then we do a little bumpity bump where the eye can live. The bottom ronks out, and you connect it real good up front, and it looks terrible. That is how some people do it. Still others have all kinds of special shapes. You know, we're gonna take a look. There is one piece on my canvas that I can't show you that I was going to reference. Okay, some people also do like this, where they give it a flat nose. I don't like the look of that though. Or they give it like a real strong chin there. I think maybe if you combine all of them, you could maybe have something. You know, yeah, I mean, that looks passable. It's basically just an oval with like a bumpity up top, you know? But see, then the eye goes there, and it feels a little bit better. It's maybe a little bit short. We'd maybe want to take this and, where's the free transform? There we go. Free transform. Take it and go like that. See, that actually looks fire. That actually looks good as fuck, right, chat? Yeah, Cadence, that's amazing. You're such a talented artist. This, I know. Thank you. So I think that's what we're going to go with. Let me show you some of the references I'm working with. Now, these are just pieces of art that I have, okay? I don't want nobody to think too hard about what art I'm using. Get it? Because it's December themed and it's December right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Also, I forgot how much art hurts my back already. Okay, so like, let me show you what I was cooking. So you see it like, there's a little blippity blip for the eye, and then it sort of, I guess that's a little bit more of a complex shape than I was originally thinking. That one looks like a T-Rex head. So it goes like, see, tracing the shapes helps me a little bit because it lets me think about them a little bit more easily. And this one's rad. I will say these snakes, this is more of an alligator head than a snake head. Snakes don't tend to have the really pronounced nose that we see here, you know, where it's very squarular. Snakes don't tend to have that. Something like this, where it's sort of more gentle, is I think the way to go. We also have some art by my favorite Skebber. And if we come in here, you see she goes up, and then it's a gentle, and then we have the nose, and it comes up. So we do have the little divot up for the eye, and then it comes down, right? This feels like this feels like a newscaster story, you know, like breaking news. John Dickington has just been arrested at the cock factory. Okay, how do other artists do it? I have so many different artists who've drawn these at this point, and I want to apologize to all of them. Hello, Slightly Blue. These feel traced. I think these are traced. Yeah, there's no way these aren't traced. I mean, that's a pretty hefty accusation for me to level. They look really good, but I guess it's possible that they're not traced. Let's figure it out. Let me pull up the asset and we can see if any of them match. That's a pretty hefty accusation. I'm sorry that I said that, unless it's true, in which case I am a fucking Nostradamus of intelligence. All right? Okay. So, you may not know this, but if you pay close attention to Callie's hair, she only has like a handful of hair ends. See, this one is repeated. This one is repeated because nobody wants to draw snake heads. You know? Does it matter? Yes, you can't sell art that you trace. So if this person traced, that's pretty shit. Okay, so let's see if we can match up any of these snake heads to the existing ones. That's... Okay, let's take a look, chat. Shrink it down a little. Shrink it down a little. Is that the right size? Might be a little big. No, I think that's about right. No, it's definitely big. Okay. Okay, that's about right. Tiny baby bit bigger. And now we're going to reduce the opacity so we can see how well they line up. Well, it got off center. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we take the opacity down. Okay, so... That's... I don't know about that one, Chief. I mean, the eyes are slightly different. I will give them that. Yeah, the eyes are different. I don't think it is traced. Yeah, the other eyes are a lot bigger. Okay, I'm willing to say this isn't traced. It's just very, very faithfully copied. Because if we look at some of these other snakeheads too, like this one doesn't have... Oh, yes it does. I was going to say it doesn't have a direct reference. Yeah, it looks like they made the eyes bigger. Okay, I mean, I'm willing to give him that. That's actually really, really good work. If I literally thought it was traced, then it's not. Hold on, is this one traced? No, the angle on the head is different. So you have both nostrils here, but only one nostril here. That's impressive. I'm impressed. This is a really solid artist, and I should probably calm them again. This is the artist's name. If you want somebody who does something really, really accurate to your references, that's Aferono Ofudo. Ofudo is bath. I don't know what Aferono means. I feel so bad that I accuse them of tracing. They're a good artist. Everybody calm them. I'm giving them a shout out because I feel bad. I mean, that's crazy how good those look then. That's insane. I want to check again. I want to check again. Let's see if we can find one that matches this downward facing one. I know we have some. Does anyone see any? Ah, yeah, right there at the top. It's mirrored though. And it's also at a bit of an angle. Hold on, let me cut this one out. Do you guys like this song? Okay. Okay. Hi, Luke Walker. Is that right? Yeah, that's the exact perfect size, right? No, it's a little big on top. That's... Is that right? No, okay. First of all, let me cut out a little bit closer. Get rid of all this unnecessary shit that we don't need. And let's try. I happen to know for a fact that these are traced from a 3D model, which I'm gonna call fair. I'm gonna call that fair, honestly. I mean, I don't want to do this. Oh, we're using free transform. I don't want to use free transform. Luke Walker, you're not new, but you know what? Just for you. Hey, why is it free transforming when I have it on the not free transform? Is it? No, I guess it's not. It just looks like it is. because of the way linear scaling works. Hey, Lamau, it's your girl, Cadence Harper, and my lifelong goal is to have wild, unprotected sex with a xenomorph. That is remarkable. Holy shit, this artist is actually fucking cracked, dude. I'm gonna send this to my art friends. That's actually cracked, dude. Hold on, let me get a side-by-side comparison. Oh, where's the rest of the hair? I'll have the other ones in the screenshot too. Okay, so we want this one. This one we will take. Oh, that's that one. That's not that one. That's that one. Is there a better one I can cut out? Yeah, this one's a little bit cleaner. Okay. Do you guys like this song, by the way? Hope you guys... Sorry, this happens every time I try and do art streams. I just get so engrossed in the art that I don't be a good streamer, you know? Okay, the front-facing one. We actually only have a single front-facing hair lock. This artist is actually fucking cracked for doing these. Like, it's crazy how close it is, right? Art stream / focus gaming close songs a bit loud? Okay, I'll change it. Or I'll quiet it a little bit. Better? Is that one okay? Sorry. I like to share my findings with my friends, you know, because this is actually insane. Again, let me shout out this artist. Everybody go fucking follow this person now that I've accused them of plagiarism. They are cracked, dude. That's actually crazy town. I might actually commission this artist some more. Okay. Okay. I feel like assault galvanized. Hi, Baya. Hope you're doing well. Anyway, we got distracted looking at snakes. Now we need to draw snakes. That's what we're here for. We're not here to look at snakes. So I am not cracked enough to just freely redraw those snakes. I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm not cracked enough to do that. So we're going to go for the simpler ones, like Makaso and this artist did. Where it goes down, up, comes across. I mean, that was a little harsh. Okay. Let's try and... I just want to get good at drawing this shape in particular. You know? So it goes down, up, over. Down, up, over. Curly Q, up. Down, up, over. It looks too perfect when I do it like that. Like the jaw is too roundular. Where here it's got a little bit more texture to it. You see it goes that part straight, and then that part straight, and then that part straight, and then it curls up at the end. You know, it's not as curvular as you'd like to draw it. You know? This one too isn't as curvular as you might think. It goes out, in, pretty flat. Straight, over. Yeah, it's very... That's a curve, but then it's straight, and then straight, and then straight, and then straight. I guess this one's a little bit of a curve. I gotta admit, this artist is really talented. Oh, that's AK. Yeah, we need to adjust the AK too, because her outer outline is way too thick. So what we're going to do is simplify vector line, no, adjust line width, narrow by 1 pixel. And we're just gonna narrow the fuck out of this. That's what we're gonna do, chat. Okay, it needs to be 1 by 1 pixel. I need to do my blue archive dailies. Hold on, is that thinning everything? Or just the layer we're on? Okay, it looks like it's just thinning the layer we're on, which is good. That's what we want. That looks solid. This little circular workular. Yeah, this one was hand-drawn, I think. So I'm just gonna redraw that. It has to be really, really perfect because it's mechanical. It's not an organic shape, you know? Listen. Listen. I DM'd Bunny that artist was cracked, and her response was to send me an unrelated meme, which is, of course, her prerogative. Her pierogies. So, usually how I do line art is, I'll use my pressureless pen, as I'm sure you can tell, and then I'll come in and thicken it here and there at places where I think it needs thickening. We're gonna try not to do that this time, though. We're gonna try and just thicken it like a cool girl does, where you just go like that. You know what I mean? Like that. Maybe a little bit more gradual. Coming down. Coming down. Where's our stabilization? I'm really not good at doing this, like, with a good hand, you know? Like, when I adjust line sensitivity, it's very, very blunt, whereas you want something nice and graduated. Nice and gradual. Where this little bit is stretched up like that long. You know what I mean? Do you guys know what I'm getting at? Tron, art is so hard. How the fuck does Verity do it? Art is so fucking hard. That's not bad. No, here's the thing. I want to practice doing it like this. Doing it like where I gradually thicken and reduce the lines, but I think for the sake of getting this done, it'd be better if I did it the stupid way, which is to just draw it out. Okay, let's actually put this on a new layer so I can adjust it without worrying. So here's what we're gonna do. We draw it out, right? Simplify the vector line. And we're actually going to hide the seam right in there, because it's inevitable that hand-drawn circle has a seam where the two sides meet. There's just no getting around that. But with some handy-dandy tricks, you can hide the seam from the viewer. That's still pretty obvious, huh? Yeah, you see there's the little lip there. What we're gonna do is bring that down and over. And the lip is still there, so we're going to add another control point. Art is hard? No, you are? Big if true. Large if accurate. Hold on, where's my... Oh, yeah, okay. I want to make sure that you guys can see me. Did I just make this? What's going on here? What is this orb? Oh, that's where the two lines meet. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we want to... Can you guys still hear me? Struggle humans and animals, but you can draw... mech? I can't draw mech to save my goddamn life. CSP one way. CSP's back. Okay, so, if you tuck the line into itself, then that can help you get a nice natural curve as well. Do you guys like how I'm giving you advice about stuff I have no idea how it works? Do you guys appreciate that? I hope you do. But see, that did seem to work out for us. It's a lot more natchy looking now. You know? You're goddamn right I am slightly blue. Okay, now we come in here and delete the shit out of that. Okay. So we probably want to add a little bit of a thicker line down at the bottom here. So that's when we come in with our G pen. And we just thicken it, you know? Just like that. What is this little nubbin? What is this little nubule? You see this little nubule? What layer is that nubule on? Because there's a couple of them. And what that is, in case you don't know, is these are all vector lines, which means they have a defined control point. And normally it was hidden in the thicker line that we had, but since we thinned the line out, the endpoints are becoming visible. Oh, that's not on a vector layer. That's just raw dogging. Okay, we can clean that up. I don't like how abrupt that looks, so we're just gonna smooth it out. Yeah, just smooth it out a little like that. And this bottom part wants to be a little thicker still. Little thicker still. Yeah, that lends some weight to the bottom of the headphone. You see that? See, another example is this little bit of hair. Although that might be a little too extreme. But don't let perfect be the enemy of done. Art is harder for you because you're not drawing what you're interested most in, or if it's just still training yourself to draw. It's the latter, Tron. I love my darling, darling, darling housemates. And I'm interested, see, like that looks fucking fire, where it's thicker, thinner, thicker. And there it looks really good too. There it looks bad. There it looks bad. Here it kind of looks bad too. But like it's gorgeous on the sweater, you know? But we're not gonna let bad be, or we're not gonna let perfect be the enemy of done. So we're just gonna call it on this individual piece for now. We will be coloring and rendering these at a certain point. But I don't know when. I was gonna have Verity show me, and then she decided she didn't want to teach me anymore. And so I think I might talk to Nellen Davis after the new year. And if he's not interested, which would be understandable, I'll talk to Svedra, because she's a very talented artist. Chibi Art's looking good. Oh, you're very sweet, Tron. Thank you. A bitch is trying her best. No, like, see, it looks gorgeous here, too, you know, with the thickening lines. Especially at the bottom of the titties, too. They get super thick, so you feel that weight. So what we're trying to do, all we need to do today, the only thing we need to do in terms of art, is come in here with our snake tool. Where's our snake tool? With our snake tool. And go like that. That is all we need to do, except we can't do it like that. Wait a fucking second. So here's the thing about doing it like that. Dog's good. Well, it looks okay. But you see this, if I then went in and colored it in, so you'd completely fuck up the scale pattern, even if we're okay with it not matching the rest of it, which we are. So you know what we're gonna do, chat? We're gonna simplify things a little bit, and what we're going to do is select this, make it our secondary color, and select our primary color in here. Is that how it works? No, I have it inverse. There we go. There we go. So what we're going to do, I have a game plan here. Do I have pen pressure on this brush? I do. Can I move it then? Because it should be in the pressure section. There we go. Now it's in the pressure section. So what we're going to do, it's just something like that. I think we need to make it bigger even. Not that big. That looks fucking awful. That looks like a Christmas tree. I was thinking it would work, and the scales would look nice and would flow naturally, but it really doesn't. So here's what we're gonna do, chat. Are you guys ready for this? This is the strat. Perfect. Now we don't have to draw any of the snake heads. Yay! No. So this actually is a problem because that was my whole plan for stream today, is to go ahead and do that. And I know other people have used the snake brush. Makoso here didn't. But I do have more art that used the snake brush. So let me find it. I think it might have been the one I was showing you that I was so impressed by, actually. Or was it Grug art? It was not Grug art. Grug did the scales manually because he's cracked as well. I'm just assuming he's a boy based on the name Grug. Is that sexist of me? Yeah, it was the art I was so impressed by. It uses the same brush that I'm using for hair. See? Same brush. Same texture. Same styles, if you prefer. That being said, he uses different color and a black outline instead of our colored outline we're going for. Also, Callie's got some sharp-ass nails going on. How much for a smooch? That is a redeem, I believe, Luke Walker. So what she did was she was like, fuck it, I don't care if the scales don't match. We're just gonna go for it. So she completely separated the head and did their own thing with it. I don't know if they're a guy or girl. I always make assumptions. See, they completely separated the head and just sort of pasted it on in a bunch of places. Which I guess is a fair way to do it. But I don't want to do that. I don't mind pasting heads if we get a good one. That's our good one. We're just gonna copy paste this everywhere. And then I guess we can draw the scales on it manually, even though that sounds horrifying. Yeah, so we'll probably go for the lazy style where we have a handful of heads that we paste around. Because that's more accurate to our model anyway, you know? Makoso did not do that, but I don't really know what kind of brush Mac was using for the scales here. Obviously that's a brush because all of the scales are perfect and uniform. So if I had to guess, they had a scale brush like mine, and then... See, they have these very, very thick outlines. So what that would let you do is hide the outlines of your brush. So say you want to sculpt this, you know? Let me show you. Let me show you. I have to pee so bad because I drank a whole thing of tea right before stream. Okay, so that's your base that you're working... Let me put this on a new layer. Oh no, this is the song that if you die... Okay, so you have this whole big thing and you want to come in here and sculpt it into the shape you want, right? And if you just sculpt it, then it's very, very obvious that you did that. But you see Mackie Mac here went in there and was like, fuck that, I'm a G. Hold on. Why is it so big? When I'm a G and just covered that shit up. And then it makes the scales look nice. You know? I mean, nice is a relative term, but... The problem is the scales look great when they're flowing, but the last scale you draw doesn't look good. So you'd want to do like that and then sculpt it down. Because you want that layered effect, even at the end, you know? So you'd want to sculpt it down like that. And then slap the outline on it. And then see, you have that continuous scale pattern. And you could just go ahead and slap an eye on there. And nobody will be any wiser. However, that doesn't work for the brush we're using, so I basically just wasted time showing you that. I'm kind of just walking through my own process here, you know? Just walking through my own fucking process. So Makusa, it looks like, redrew every head. I don't see any copy pasting here. Very high work ethic. A little unnecessary, but high work ethic. I respect it. And again, going back here, they just did the head separately and pasted it on. And unfortunately, it seems like that's what we're gonna have to do. So I'm gonna pee and then get our head references, and we'll just cheapify all of the heads and then copy paste them as needed. How's that sound, chat? How's that sound, chat? For now, I'm gonna take a fat piss, and Frog is going to entertain chat, okay? Did Frog do a good job of entertaining you? Did Frog do a good job of entertaining you, chat? He made a pyramid out of little forgs. But see, here's the thing. We have our own wiggly slightly blue. You're using some other bimbo's wiggly, but we have our own wiggly. Wow, my throat hurts. It's one wiggly. Look at it, one wiggly. How could you say no to that? Who doesn't love one? I love one. Okay, so I think Bunny is actually free, but I don't think she would want to pop on and teach me how to draw, honestly. That's me, Slightly Blue. That's me. Also, my throat is really rough today, so we'll actually probably end after I finish arting. I'm so sorry if you wanted to see more Balatro. Yesterday, the doctor did a swab, and it fucked me up for the rest of the day. And I guess I'm still fucked up from it. He gave me 600 milligrams of ibuprofen and said I could take 3 a day as needed. I've taken one already, and it feels bad. It still feels bad. So what we're going to do is go in and look for our heads. We're going to... Here's the thing. I don't want to just parrot what somebody else teaches me. So we're going to try and learn. You know, we're going to try and use our fucking brains. Max is 3, takes 1, says it's bad. What? What is Frog talking about? Does anybody know what Frog is discussing? Do I even have the snakes in question? I might, because I have the PSD. Max is 3, takes 1. Oh, the ibuprofen. It's 3 a day. It's not like max 3 at a time. Org. It's 3 within 24 hours because they're so strong. They're 6 times stronger than the ibuprofen you get over the counter. So one of them is like taking 6 ibuprofens regularly. Oh, BKB. Let's see if we can't do this here. Where are the snake heads? Where are... You have 200 mg over the counter? Okay, then they're 3 times as strong. I'm sorry, Fork. They're 3 times as strong. Could not complete your request because the scratch discs are full? Are you serious? I know what's in this PSD. No, it's in this PSD. Just let me PSC. Oh, I don't have to manually cut them out. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. Chad, is that what we're gonna have to do? You know, the ones on the reactive PNG are different. I guess Model Mama drew them by hand and was like, fuck that, and decided to get a 3D model next time. Because the ones on the reactive are drawn by hand, it looks like. We're not gonna do that. We're lazy. So... we're just gonna have to cut these out. Oh, cut my throat. Okay, here's one. Here's one. Although I don't actually like how that one looks, so we're gonna ignore that one. This one. Closed guy. A closed guy. Is it two different closed guys? No, I think they're the same. Downward facing. We're gonna skip the front facing guy. We're not going to be that accurate. What do we think? Is 4 heads enough, chat? How many I got the good for? Yeah, I think 4 heads is enough. They're scaly. Which is the source of all my problems. Cut, paste, delete. You guys like this song? Should I hit up Bunny and ask her if she wants to collab? I mean, it doesn't hurt, right? And even if I don't do the line art, she could at least teach me how to color a little. Yeah, I'll shoot her a message. Worst she can say is no. So we're going to redraw these. We're going to Chibify them, which I first want to... I know this is weird. I am going to trace them because, see, this one has some ambiguous edging because we cut it out. The other ones don't really need to be traced. But this one has a little bit of ambiguous edging, so we're going to come in here and trace it. Oh yeah, Bunny's busy. Thought so. So we're gonna just come in here and trace this one. Comes all the way around, dips up, all the way down, comes over. Okay, so it looks like these ridges are like stacked. So we should start with the central ridgular zone, you know? Yeah. Yeah. I And you just kind of have these little side pieces coming off of it. These little side pieces coming right off of it. Just like that. That looks like shit. She said no, Forbagorba. Okay, so how do I take... You know what, this is actually going to be my process. This is what my process is going to be. I'm going to come in here and simplify what I see over it. Does that count as tracing? Like, I'm not literally going to be following the lines like that, you know? I'm going to be simplifying. So we start off with the basic shape. I don't think we want to have this little divot here. I think that's a little too weird to have on a chibi. Because you want to simplify shapes in a chibi. So you start with the shape. It's an alien eye. Or just straight up an alien. More of an alien eye than an alien. It's too long, you learn. Okay. And then we have this central ridge zone. See, that bulges out weirdly. It goes like that a little bit. You know, we're not going to do that. We're going to have it come across here and then... Actually, I think I wanted to come up a little bit on both sides. And then we're just going to divide it. Just going to divide it into 4 sections. How come it looks so good here, but when I chibify it, it looks so ass? What if we follow the lines a little bit more closely? That still looks pretty ass, but it looks better. So I think the thing is it's gonna look better when I have the scales on the outside sort of nesting into it, you know? Back scale, back scale. Yeah, and then we should come in here and separate it. The angle is also important. You can't have it like that where the point of pivot is over there. Or like that even where the point of pivot is in the middle. Because we're at an angle. Actually, why are we at an angle? Okay, now we can have the point of pivot in the center. We're still at a tiny bit of an angle, but not nearly as bad. That looks, I think, okay. I mean, it's recognizable. I would need to touch it up, but this is just like a sketch. Honestly, no. What am I doing? I'm gonna make it a sketch. Where's my eraser? We're gonna come in here with our sketch brush. You're playing Soldier of Fortune? That sounds like fun. I am suffering. 'Cause I hate drawing. I really truly do, so I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, so first we need the shape. Where's our opacity? Why is our opacity that low? So the nice thing about sketching is you can come in and if you make errors, just go ahead and fix them, round things out if need be. Tuck in other places if need be. Until you get a shape you're happy with. We're actually not going to tuck in on the other side. Erase the lines and look at that. I'm pretty happy with that shape. Let's define this line up more. Yeah, I'm happy with that shape. It's circular. Okay, and then we have our squiggle-doo in the center. Coming down here. Okay, I want a little bit of a swoosh out, but not like extreme swoosh, extreme makeover swoosh edition. Yeah, that's about right. The shape's a little off, but the size is about right. So we're just gonna. I kind of do like the sharper point on it too, actually, now that I'm looking at that. And we want to extend this out a little bit more. Come in here with our eraser. So you gotta sculpt the lines. It's like a fine art. Who would have guessed art is like art, you know? You gotta sculpt your lines like a Michelangelo. He was the Ninja Turtle. Did you guys know that? A lot of people think Michelangelo was like some Renaissance era painter. No, he was a Ninja Turtle. That looks dope! That looks fire! I'm gonna turn the opacity up the hair. Okay. Now we need our little bits at the end. Oh, we're on our fucking G-pen with weight. We can't be doing no weight on this G-pen. We are, however, a G. Alright, there we go. Oh my god, I'm going to scream. Why am I lagging? Probably shouldn't be that curvilinear. There we go. There we go. See, if you make these curves too perfect, they don't really read as scales. They more read as, like, spider webs. But that last scale is pretty big. Well, I guess it's supposed to come over here, and then that's a separate scale. Whatever, we're gonna do it the way we want to. We're not gonna worry about how the reference does it. I feel justified being a little bit less worried about redrawing everything from scratch, considering this is traced from a 3D model. I feel that that's fair. Okay, wait, if back scale is super big, then the scale should get bigger as we go back. See, it's small, medium, big, medium, and then large, you know? Actually, I guess that's about right, isn't it? A little tiny bit more. Yeah, that looks nice. And then we come in here and make the backs, which if we just copy them look like that, which looks like trash. So we're gonna do our own actually, do we even need it? Well, here's the thing. I do want this back plate, or this central plate. I do want it seeming to connect. You know, so I'm thinking something like that. Maybe not. That might be too extreme. It might actually just be fine as it is. Yeah, I don't think we need these little piddly scales in the back, so I think this is fine. Yeah, I think those are fine. Yeah, look at that. I mean, I think that reads as a top-down snakehead, especially in context. And if you add a little s to it, you know? You add a little juice to it. Yeah, okay. So we're drawing chibis. So we're gonna be a lot cuter. See, this has a pretty defined snout there, which you see on a lot of venomous vipers. Callie's hair is venomous, but we're going for cute. So we're actually going to simplify this shape quite a bit. Make it more curvular. Everybody loves circles. Circles are comfortable. Okay, we'll come back to that one. That one's scaring me. We'll go to this one. Again, you have the pronounced snout on this one, which is not something we want. So we come in here, and let's see what happens if we just take that snout right out. You know, give it the eye hump, and then just swoosh on down. Swoosh on over. Just like that. Draw the mouth on there. Super good. Draw the eyeball. It's cute. See, if you try and like make these shapes a little bit more gently, then your body will respond better to them. Your brain will, rather. So like, it dips in there a little like that, like it's a complex curve. Nope. Well, then you kind of lose the idea that the eye has its own distinct hump if you just make that a simple curve. Okay, but let's see, just... What if we just... That's too extreme of a hump. It's way too extreme of a hump. I don't like this perspective. Let's move on to the next one. You have a very defined eyebrow ridge here, which we want to avoid. You know, it's a very strong eyebrow ridge moving into the snout. You know, the snout's here. So it looks very aggressive, which we don't want. We want something cute, you know? Art is really hard. See, you can see it here a little bit better. We have a really strong eyebrow. Really strong eye in general, you know? It looks armored, which is, I guess, what scales are, but we want it to be cuter. I'm beginning to rethink my approach. I think we might have had it right with what we're doing here. Where we sort of just take these, because if we're manually drawing the scales on anyway, then it really doesn't matter what shapes our heads are, so we don't need to copy the other one so clearly. I think that's too angular. What happens if we smooth it out? See, that's a lot cuter. Maybe give it little eyelashes? That's cute as fuck. So you gotta just smooth them out. Okay, so we want to copy this shape. We're stealing this shape. We're gonna collect a couple of shapes to use. Is that... I don't know if this stuff is like allowed in art. Or if I'm gonna get like executed by the Royal Military. You know? I mean, I'm using references, you know? People are allowed to use references, but at what point does references become tracing? Because I'm not going to be literally tracing them. I just want my 4 head shapes, goddammit. I should have one more. I should have an open one. I don't like this one. This one's way too aggressive. Oh, that one's cute-ish. I mean, the fact that I'm finding these based on references instead of just looking at pictures of snakes, I don't think that's a big deal. Because either way, we're just mimicking the shape of a snake. You know what I mean? Let's take a look at another example of somebody who drew the snakes. I don't like these snakes. They're not cute enough. How about here? That one is yelling. No, I don't like that. I also really don't like the scale brush they used. I mean, I love this piece, but I don't love the scale brush they used. How about the first scab Callie I ever got? These are all very drawn by hand, and they're very cute. He's my favorite. He's cute too. So the head shape is pretty simple. It's really just like a... It's really pretty square, and then you just soften it up. Yeah, I like this head shape. What if instead of just making a whole bunch of heads and copy-pasting them like we were going to do, what if I just draw them? And I just practice my snakes here. Yeah, let's do that. No, I was just gonna be angry and she had like a... So a lot of people seem to render these as just red dots. That's how we do our eyeballs. But I like what this other person did, where they're basically red dots, but you also have the snake iris. So I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, and again, what we need to do is just copy these simple shapes. You know, it's square, 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 square. So let's see if we can copy that. Square, 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 square. Okay, and now we want to come in here and round things over. Make it look more organic. This one I think is going to need the most help on the jaw here at the bottom. I mean, that's too extreme of an eye bulge. But if we take like a happy medium, maybe. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Now let me draw the eyeball here. Put a little snaky slit in it. Let's see, where's... Connects like right to the edge, like... And it connects like... Maybe just slightly above the edge. That looks really bad though. Like, I like the shape of the head, but when we add the mouth, it just seems to ruin it. I think our eye is too far forward. Yeah, this is the bump for the other eye, and I'm putting the eye there. So this eye would be like further back. Because here's the thing. Chat. If we split the snake's head in twain, that is the midline of the snake's head, right there. So this eye is on the other side, and then this eye has a little invisible bump in the shading there. So if we split this in twain, be about there. Maybe there. So on this side would be about there. Maybe too far down. We'll draw it there for now and erase our split in twain line. And then with our split in twain line, actually, the mouth comes out just under it. Looks like a snake that like peed on the rug and it's gonna get like called bad names. It's gonna get yelled at for peeing on the rug. Dude, this is really hard. This kills the snake. I will be the first to say it. I don't like drawing snakes. Snakes are the worst. Let's see how another artist handled it. Yeah, you just have a very basic spade shape here. Which I guess would be good for a chibi too, you know? I think maybe that's the play, is we just draw a spade shape. You know? Verity has a tendency to draw all of the... What happened to that picture? There it is. All of the snakes facing downwards. And pretty much every art she does of Callie. Occasionally we get something like this, and then the heads are a lot less defined. But most of the time they face downwards, so you can get that nice spade-looking thing. You know? This is like a 30-second sketch. Don't judge her art based on this. I mean... That's still pretty spadular. You maybe make the top a little bit more pointy than the bottom. So it's not just a pure spade. It's not just... It's not just a pure spade. It's a modified spade. We have a line, and it dips, and then it goes down. That looks like a beak. Yeah, you don't want a beak. So it's important to space out these at the same length. Actually, you know what? I drew this. I didn't trace it. This is mine now. This is mine now. That's a really good shape. We're stealing this shape. This is becoming one of our shapes, chat. Too many tabs up top. I drew this, I didn't trace it. Legit, like I know it sounds like I'm being like, no, haha, but I didn't. This is a shape I drew. So it's up, over, spade. So it's a little crunkier on top. If I could get good at this shape, I would just manually draw on all the snakes using spades, you know? Hi, Dr. Doom. See, again here, it's... If we look at the Makuso art, it's a modified spade. You have the very spade-like bottom. Although, hers is not as spadular, and then you have the modified top. It's a pretty spadular shape. I do like this. He's cute. We're gonna use him. And then what about here? Is this spadular? Not really, but it also looks more like a Tyrannosaurus Rex than a snake. How about this one? Is this one spadular? It doesn't look like it. Let's see, at the bottom we have... On top it goes... I guess, yeah, that's pretty spadular. You need to have the downward dip, upward dip, swoosh. That's the trick to the top of the spades, chat. So here we have downward... Actually, that one's even simpler. It's literally just you go over, up, swoosh, you know? Okay, let's just get all of the shapes we have that we like. And again, if we can just master drawing this spadular shape, then it should be fine. You know? Merge these layers. Do we all like the choice of music? Actually, we're not going to merge these layers because what we're going to do is trace our own draw. You're allowed to trace your own drawing, chat. That is highly legal. Make it a little bit better as you do. We gave him too much of a snoot. He's got a little snoot here, you know? You don't want to give him full snoot action. You don't want to go full snoot, chat. So let's soften the snoot. I'd say that's a pretty soft snoot. I like that. That was on the wrong layer though, so it's unusable. See, this is our earlier attempts at drawing this same shape. That same snootular shape. We're definitely going to use our downward facing and our little silly guy. We've already drawn these, we might as well use them. But I think the rest of them are going to be spades. We're going to have some sideways spades, maybe a downward spade. And yeah. Nope. Is this the right layer? This is the right layer. Okay. So we come up top. You know what? No, it's my art. I'm allowed to trace it. See, if you give it that nice sharp point, then it looks terrible. So you gotta do it very gently. Was perhaps too aggressive at the end there. That's a little too aggressive still. You do have a dip down, but it's pretty gradual. That looks amazing. You have a defined snoot, but not a super defined snoot. You have the eye zone up there. And you have the nice curving jaw at the bottom. Okay, that eye should be a lot bigger, but... Am I making a big piece? No. Just finishing a piece I've been working on for way too long now. Okay, so what we need to do now is go ahead and draw these scales. On our other faces. As you can tell, I'm really good at doing that. I can't do that. This set is gone. Okay, this head is gone. We're not doing this head anymore. So we have our downward spade, and we have our sideways spade. I do still want an open spade, though. So what are we gonna do for an open spade? I don't like this one. It's way too aggressive. Even let's see what happens when we soften it, though. No, see, it's still too aggressive, even if you take a softening brush to it. Even if you soften it, it's too aggressive. That is not a happy shape. And I know snakes with their mouths open tend to be aggressive, but there are artists who've drawn her snakes open. See, I would say that's slightly aggressive, but it's not like turbo aggressive. He's just like yelling. He's like, ah! And a big part of the reason why it doesn't feel as aggressive is because the shape is a lot smoother. You know? Like, this is a very roundular shape. I'm not even rounding it. That's just how it is. You know? Versus the other one, which was very sharp. Like, these ones all look really aggressive because they're all very sharp. You know, like, that's sharp. That's sharp. That's sharp. We have a lot of sharp shapes, so it looks aggressive. These ones also look aggressive. Oh god, he drew that? Oh buddy, you didn't have to do that. Buddy, damn. These ones look a lot less aggressive and a lot cuter because they're so fucking roundular, chat. I told you, it's all about the roundular. You know, it's all about the roundular. Even though he's got his fangs out, he looks friendly because he's round. That actually is a solid reference. No snakes open here. Yeah, congrats, you're the winner, Mr. Roundular. I feel like it's not normal for me to have like 10 canvases open with all my references. Hi, Callidora Channel. Did you know art is really, really fucking hard? There was another piece I wanted to reference, but I couldn't. Because there was titties. You can't have titties. Titties are illegal. That's why I cheat most of the time. I don't cheat, alright? We don't cheat here. Okay, so let's break down what exactly this shape is. It's not really a pie. I mean, it's sort of like a pie with a chunk taken out of it. I'm trying to think of things in terms of basic shapes. Because this is a very complex curve. I'm not going to be able to mimic. So I want to take a base shape and then refine it. And I think our base shape is a pie with a shard cut out. Now, does the shard goes past 50%. Okay. Skill issue for, it's rough, Callidora Channel. Holy shit. Okay, so we make, and this is a little under half, goes a little over half, maybe there. Okay. So that's our basic shape. And now what we're going to do is come in and refine it. Where's our pen? There we go. Okay, so if this is our basic shape, god fucking damn it. So if this is our basic shape and we took the pie slice out, next we want the tongue. And then probably this. No, probably not that. Probably just want to refine this to look more like a jaw. And draw the tongue. Okay, but we're going to do that on this layer. Okay. So we're gonna give it a little bit more of a snootular shape here. This is how Neo-chan taught me to draw, is you make everything simple shapes, and then you work on it. You refine them. That's also how we did the bean chibis with Verity. No. I don't really like the look of the bottom here. Their bottom isn't as pinched as mine. Let's go ahead and see how it looks. Yeah, I guess their bottom is pretty pinched. And they went a lot harder on the neck zone than I did. Chat, it's rough out here trying to draw. The bottom is pinched, but it is still rounded because you gotta have that almighty rounding. That looks a lot better, actually. Okay, and then that's the rest of the snake, and then that's the rest of the snake. And then you have the tongue. Come over like that, and you have the fangalang. And you put the eye. And he's soy jacking, look at that! I mean, that's not great, but it's not bad. I think maybe we make the tongue a little bit less. Wait, why am I giving him a human tongue anyway? I should be going like shh. Yeah, that's how it should be. That's why I was so confused. I think that looks okay. It looks usable at any rate, and that's what a bitch needs right now, chat. Is usable. So you just gotta break things down to shapes. Everything is shapes, chat. Everything is shapes. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is go back to our line art, and we're going to assign these out. The middle one should really be blue. We'll just reduce the opacity of our line art. Yeah, that helps quite a bit. Okay, so now we're just going to assign these shape-a-lapes, chat. This will be the top-down one. We want that to go here. Okay. Do we want any other top-down ones? Yeah, we'll do one more. We'll do a couple more, actually, because if it's just like one or two of them, then the sideways one is going to get way too much use. I only want like... Hold on. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this one first, because it's the one I want to use the least of. I want 2 of it at max. It's gonna go here. And we're gonna have another one on the other side. Where's the flippy flip? There we go. Another one over here. It's actually gonna need to come in a little bit. Like there. No, we're gonna have to stick with the curve that we have going on. So I'd say there. And then, okay. Then we take this one. Who wants this one? It looks like a lot of people want this one. We might actually need to draw some more detail. Well, I guess if we're drawing them all. then the basic shape can be the same. Because these are just our sketches, and we're going to line over them. And we're going to try and line the way other people line, where we don't just trace our sketch. And we, like, fix shit. Okay, so this one wants to go in many, many places. That's at 3/4, that hairpiece. But this one will go here. And it will go here. And it will go. And it will go. What the fuck do you mean there's no object to transform? Paste. Transform. It will go here. And I guess it should go there, but we'll make that one a different spade just to keep things a little bit more interesting, because we're gonna have all three of these in close proximity. Okay, and another one over here. Should be a little bit bigger. Okay. And for the gold ones, we're actually going to do something special. The gold ones should be identical, so we're only going to draw one of them, and then we're going to copy paste it. Because again, made in a factory. Okay. And now we come in here, and where's our original layer? There's our shapes layer. Take this one. And we delete our shapes layer. And where do we want the dangler boy? Definitely a dangler boy there. Where else? One there. We have to draw another snake. We need this 3/4 coming towards the camera. Honestly, that doesn't look very good either, the dangler boy there. We could take a screaming. No, we do need a 3/4. And I think we even need a 5th one, because if we just copy this to use here, then I don't think it'll work well. So we need a 3/4 and a 3/4 away by AK. Okay. I'm sorry. Listen, art. I'm trying so hard right now, chat. You guys don't even fucking know. It's so rough out here. All right, let's take a look. Is that a 3/4? We could also just have it facing directly at the camera. But that might be difficult. A lot of people draw the snakes pretty simply. I really don't know why I'm stressing myself out so much about it. See, this is... You guys can't see. I was about to show you and be like, this is what I wanted to do. But then I realized it looks like trash. This one doesn't have any 3/4. This one's really bad. It's chibi, I guess I could use it, but I really don't like the way the snakes look on it. Now you want to see the picture with the best snakes on it? Are you guys ready for this? You don't even know what I was fucking... I can't even show you. It's a GIF. I guess I could open it in OBS. Yeah, we'll open it in OBS and she'll keep us company while we work. Little smiley face snakes. That's so cute. She'll keep us company while we work. She's just gonna sit down here. And waggle her little feet. You know? She's gonna help us out. How about this one? Ooh, this is another Verity piece where she put a bit more effort in. That one has snakes with lips. I don't like that. This one didn't have a snake brush, so it's very, very lazy scales. It's from a very talented artist, though. And the piece overall looks amazing. I'm not just saying that because I want to be friends with them. But you can see the scales are just crisscrosses for the most part, and then you have a little bit of ridging on the heads. Yeah, a lot of these drawings that I have just do very, very simple heads. These are copy-pasted. Two of them... Okay, so they drew 4 snakes total for that. Are these ones copy-pasted? No. That's like the #1 indicator for how willing an artist is to deal. These ones are very copy-pasted. They didn't even define the snakes on her head either. This is another Gorgon VTuber, so I'm a little surprised. It's gorgeous art, though. Do you guys want to see the gorgeous art? With the very copy-pasted snake heads? Look how pretty that is. It's by Thalia Gorgon, who we raid occasionally. This one has snakes with human eyes, and it's really uncomfortable. Oh my god, I forgot Backsack commissioned this. Oh my god, I forgot Backsack commissioned this. Oh my god, I forgot Backsack commissioned... I'm sorry. There's art of me and my mods at the time. There's Backsack, somebody who's not here, and somebody who's not here. Barebones wasn't even a mod yet, I guess. Damn. Anyway, we didn't find any good 3/4, did we? Does Makuso? I guess Mak is our best reference point. Makusuoko. And I guess our actual hair is another good reference point. Okay, so we're looking for a 3/4. And honestly, here's the thing. If we could get one that works for this and this, that would be preferable. So we'll probably actually do that. Merge all these fucking layers down. Yeah, we'll get rid of this one. So these two will be linked, and this one will be original. This will be a one-off. Okay, so I was thinking we could do something like this. If we smooth it out a little bit. Yeah, that works. If we smooth it out, yeah. Okay. Means we're going to copy this one over. I feel like this is how AI art works. I have no idea how AI art actually works. Where's our head? But I feel like my brain works like AI art does, where it's like I have little bits and bobs that I redraw and put, and I recombine them because I'm not good at making my own ideas. I feel like making my own ideas will come with time. And, you know, it's not like I ripped everything here. I did the outfit myself. You know? It's natural to use references. It's natural to use references. Does this look okay? Okay is the term I would use for that. It's not great. Okay, so we'll stick that there, and then this will come over here. We'll copy this one. Another one with a mouth open would be probably good. Oh, I don't know how we did that, and I don't want it to be like that. Please go away. There we go. Reference are an artist's best friend? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, God, my back. Okay, so. Take this, make it big, change its angle. Perfect. Here's what I think we should do. Is have more. I mean, that's already a pretty hefty amount of originality, and people aren't going to notice. What if we move this one down here as well, and then move this over here? No, those would be too close. I guess we'll move the this one over here as well. Yeah, that should work. Okay. So now we just need to, you know, I thought this was going to take half an hour at most, chat. I thought it was going to take me half an hour to do this. It's like, oh, I just need to draw the snake heads. Absolutely fucking deranged statement. Oh, I just gotta do the snake heads. I don't even have to color them. I just have to line them. It's gonna be easy. Oh my God. No, I mean the snake heads specifically. Okay, so we need to make a decent sketch of this. Oh, it's almost like a lips, you know? Like you get a big smooch. That's kind of dumb. How do we feel about the... Okay. Okay, chat. You know what we're gonna do, chat? Hi, Snake. We're gonna struggle. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this on a fucking vector layer. Because I think I'll be able to do it on a vector layer. Snake, we're fucking suffering. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with that, come around, dip back down. And then see, that looks like shit, but we come in here and do the simplify vector line a bunch of times. We can come on in and round it out. Round it out. This song is kind of sad sounding. Do you guys get that vibe? It's been too long since I've beaten Awakening, so I don't remember when this song plays. All this music's from Awakening, by the way. In case you didn't know. You'll whack my ing? It does fit. It does fucking fit. That looks so bad. It's unreal. Does this count as tracing? I asked that question 150 times a stream, dude. Hi, Backsack. Oh, I was looking at the art you commissioned earlier, actually, with the rum and cola. Fuck. Okay, how does this look if we go ahead and put the details on there? I can't see it as anything other than teeth right here. It looks bad. It just looks bad. We'll come back. We'll come back. Okay, what's our basic shape here? Over here we have, I guess, actually that's how we should have done this. We have a oval with some bumpities on top. That's our basic shape. Bumpities on top. Now what we're going to do is come in here and bring that a little bit closer to where we want it. That looks like a frog. Give him big cheeks. Look at that, it's a little frog dude!
Dr. Doom, DL217 asked me, why are snakes so hard to draw?
It's fucking rough out here,
Why
Squidward.
are snakes so hard to draw? Because they're just long noodles with scales that somehow need to look realistic. Their bodies curve and twist all over the place, and getting the scales right without losing your mind?
It's rough out here,
Good
Squidward.
luck! Plus,
Rivet,
figuring
rivet.
out the shading to
Rivet,
make them
rivet.
look cylindrical
Rivet.
isn't a walk
Rivet,
in
rivet.
the park either. It's an artist's nightmare, but hey, keep at it. Practice makes begrudgingly better.
You know, I like that. Not practice makes perfect. Practice makes begrudgingly better. That's a lot more real. Thanks, Squidward. You always know just what to say. No, it's just the depressed frog. I think the bumpities on top are too extreme. Looks like a frog with two black eyes. What are you talking about, Snake? Yeah, it looks a lot less frogular with the reduced bumpities. Still looks depressed though. But I'm happy with that shape. Let's see if we can make it look snakular. I want you guys to know I'm legitimately trying my best here. It's important to me that you guys know that. I'm not playing this up for a bit or anything. This is legitimately where we're at emotionally. This is where we're at, chat. Ever heard of Drawbox? No, I have not, Triton. Let's hear about it. Okay, what if, instead of this fucking shit, no, we need it. Ugh. I'm worried that something else is going wrong, so here's what I'm gonna do. Are you ready, chat? I'm curious to see about how this will look. So, rather than draw them, I just want to see how they look before I worry about getting the forward facing to look nice. Okay, so my shapes can be fine and it's still gonna look like trash. That's good to know. That's good for me to know, chat. Non-linear drawing course. That sounds cool, Triton. I'll actually have to look into that. Okay, what's our basic shapes here? We have an oval. A teardrop. An upside down teardrop, rather. Scrimbly. And a bimbo. You know what? You want to know something really funny, chat? Guess what? This music is how I fucking feel right now. I don't want to just draw more spades. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna take one of our spades, right? Yeah, I mean, I need to color it, Forgy. Snake. I need to color it, Snake. See, snakes are frogs, frogs and snakes. That's why I'm drawing them wrong. That's the whole reason. That's why this whole time. You thought it was about something different, but no. Snakes and frogs are the same animal to me. So it's just a little confusing, you know? Here's what we're gonna do. Are you guys prepared? Emotionally? Sexually? This one should probably actually be bigger. So we've established that these are the shape of snakeheads. We've established that, right? So then for a snakehead to open, you know what we need to do? All we need to do is come in here and split it along the mouth seam. God, why is everything on a separate fucking layer? That's all we need to do, Chad. This whole time, that's all we needed to fucking do. I know this emote isn't Twitch safe, but AKMS, chat. And our kitty, myself. 3 artists I want to draw alike. I mean, how realistic does that have to be? Makusuoku would be number 1. She draws very soft, cutesy looking art. Number 2 would be somebody who draws sexy art, which obviously I can't show you guys on stream. Let's just focus on one for now. Let's just focus on Makusuoku. Triton. There you go. This artist. You can't read that, can you? M-A-K-K-U-S-U-O-K-O. M-A-K-K-U-S-U-O-K-O. No T's. Maku. I have fucking tickets to go see a film later today, chat. I just want to go see my fucking film. It's not till 9:30. They had it at 7 or at 9:30. I wanted to do like 8. I thought 8 would have been good. It is indeed Wicked for the 3rd time. And it's like a 3-hour movie almost, so I'm gonna get out of there at like 1 a.m. So that's fun. I just want to leave the fucking theater, not even like when it'll be done. Or not even like when I'll get home and get in bed. Okay, chat, so now we have a base to work from. I do want to define this lower jaw a little bit better, because obviously that's not right. That doesn't look right. I think it's stretched out too far. But I mean, I think the shapes are fine. These look more like eels to me. With the powerful lower jaws. Let's take another look at our references. Snake, I've been hyperfixating on Wicked. I love Wicked. Wicked's great. Everybody in chat should go see Wicked so I have somebody to talk about with my hyperfixation. Or somebody to talk to about my hyperfixation. I mean, snakes' lower jaws are pretty small. You can see this artist drew them pretty much the same thickness, but that doesn't look good. You saw it? Hell yeah. Listen, two things. First of all, those women is lesbians, Snake. Second of all, Brytknee and Anarkitty47 with Popular. I desperately want to make an AMV of that. Out here making cringe AMVs of my own fucking roommates. I don't care. I said roommates. Yeah, I mean, the jaw should be pretty small. Even if the mouth is open, most of the thickness is going to come from the internals. So if we... Yeah, like, it's not going to be open all the way back to there. You're going to have the interior, so probably something like that. Let me get some more references. You support Brytknee x AK? Listen, I love Miss Anarkitty to death. She's one of my very best friends of all time. I adore her. Brytknee deserves better. I'm sorry. Have their mouths a little less open, like it opens further up, not the edge of the jaw. It should be mewing. I see, Repra. Thank you so much for your input, honestly. I'm a shit tier artist, so I'm trying real hard right now. Yeah, that's sort of what I was thinking, is this would be their lower jaw, and then the actual, like, interior of the mouth, because it wouldn't open that far back. So I'm thinking something like, it would be like that. And then you have a little fangling there, but that doesn't look right either. Rep, thank you so much for the sub. I really, really appreciate it. Mwah! Means a lot to me. Means a lot to me. Maybe that won't work there. I can't find any good references that I like in my art folder. Like a sideways open snake. Oh my. Forgot about some of this art, let me tell you. Also, I need to show you this piece. Not the best. Listen, I really do appreciate it, Repra. I need to show you guys this art. Dude, can we talk about the fucking rendering here? That shit is insane. The rendering looks so fucking good. It's crazy. Right? Triton. Have you seen my schedules? You don't talk felt markers. Repra, thank you. It's crazy, Repra, right? Like, it's so fucking amazing. This is my schedules. Believe it or not, I don't take a picture of a real whiteboard. Anyway, I got distracted. I'm looking for references. We were here. Gay Callie. Snakes with lips. We're not going to be copying the snakes with lips. Oh, this is not a bad set of references right here. From Asajiji. It's currently the best one that I've seen. Yeah, I think this is our reference piece for sideways snakes with their mouths open. So if we take a look at how they did it here. Okay, yeah, take your time, Triton. See, we have this, I don't know why I'm using this pen. We have this top, and then the bottom jaw is very thin, but you have this tongue inside, even though you shouldn't. I mean, I guess you could say that's like the... Properly, it should be more like that. Where do snakes' tongues even come from? Like, in terms of like, where do they originate in the mouth? Hold on, I have some references for that at least. Because like, if you look here, they just gave it a human tongue. It's non-kosher. So I'm thinking we have just like some generic pink here, and then we have, coming from the very back of the throat, the tongue comes out. You know? But I also wonder if maybe the tongue shouldn't come out from like the pink itself. You know? I don't know. I don't know. Also, there's something I need to show you. He's biting her finger. He's biting her finger. Oh, yeah, no, I know you can do that to prevent, like, you don't have to open your mouth to extend your tongue. Because, let me show you. You got, on a real snake, you'd have a little slit here that the tongue could just sluice out of. Snakes have a little hole in their jaw. You can sort of see it there, actually, right there. You got a little hole that the tongue can sluice out of, even when their mouth is closed. But that's not the question I'm asking. The question I'm asking is, where does the tongue connect into the internals of the mouth? Like, is it there? Or is it like there? You know? Hold on, I did have that one artist who went pretty hard on the snakes. Where was it, this one? Yeah, the one who did like the snake jaw internal stuff. This is just the tongue ussy. This is just the tongue ussy, chat. This is not the forked tongue. It's just the tongue ussy. Does it come out of the ussy? Where is the forked tongue? Why do snakes have vaginas in their mouths? What is happening? That's the breathing apparatus. Oh. I'm learning so much today, chat. I really am. All right, Snake posted a reference in the Discord. Got to study. Oh, have a good rest of your night, Repra. Have a good rest of your night. Mwah! I hope to see you again next time. Okay, so it's pretty close to the front of their mouth, and it's just attached to the bottom. Wow. Triton, where'd you get that art in the top right corner, huh? Of the thing you posted. I've seen all of this art many times. It's very cute. I'm actually going to delete that because that's a secret piece of art. That's a secret piece of art. Listen. Okay. So, if it comes from like the base, it should originate about there. I think this lower jaw is a little too long. Oh god. That actually legitimately scared me, Warlicks. That actually legitimately scared me. Warlicks. I think this is too long. I think it should properly be like, god damn it. Like, okay, here's their, wait, that's why I'm so confused. Here is their mouth. So this part should go away. I guess you could say this part comes up a little bit because it's forming the lower half of their upper jaw. Someone could go like up there. Okay, hold on. What we need to do is go back and we need to draw the line, the mouth line on these guys before I separate them. So the eye should be about there. Holy shit, I've looked at so many snakes today, chat. And none of them have even given me a big hug. How am I supposed to survive without a big snake hug? It should probably be pretty low, like there's about. Right? That might be too low. That might be too low. Warlocks were suffering. No, I mean, it's pretty fucking low. Maybe a little higher than that, like there. Yeah, that looks actually right. Maybe it doesn't dip down as much in the middle, but the beginning and end look good. I no longer feel as good about that as I did. Morty, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello
Hope you're
there.
doing well. We're suffering. I hate drawing with every ounce of my being. Where should this fucking mouth go? That, I mean, is that even right for the tongue? Where should the tongue come out? That's a good starting place. I feel like it should come out there. And the tongue is just a tiny baby bit under the jaw. So like that? Yeah, that actually looks right. Not that long though. Maybe there. Yeah, that is one swood guy right there, chat. Nobody gets that reference, but that's okay. That is one swood guy. So now we can come in with this and say, shouldn't have done that. Where's our, those two can stay. These two on the bottom are getting opened up though. So we're gonna copy the openable snake to these ones and resize it as needed. some big snakes. That's fine. There we go. And now we just gotta open these jaws up. Why are you drawing if you hate it? 'Cause I want to learn. That's really the biggest reason, honestly. Okay, so now we come in here and we trace along the jawline. Cut. Trace along the jawline. Cut. And then we take our transform and we do a big rotate. And then it looks like shit. Okay, so that's the upper jaw hanging over the lower jaw. So we don't actually want to cut there. What we want to do is cut like there, and then we hinge it like there. Because then we have a firm upper jaw. I mean, that looks like shit. That's not what we're doing, but let me show you what I mean. Oh, God damn it, I hate the lasso tool. Look, it's impossible to stop selecting with it. But so what I'm saying is this is our upper jaw now. And then, you know, we have the fang. And then we have our lower jaw coming out here. You know, like that. Probably not as far back, actually. That looks like a pear or an eel pear. But that's what I'm saying is, so we have our upper jaw placed already, so it makes it easier to place the lower jaw. You know? And in terms of the jaw's hinge, it actually goes back further than the jaw itself. So we have to keep that in mind too. And like there. Then how would that look if I filled that in? Okay, the jaw on top definitely goes back a little too far. That looks really bad. Chat. I'm going to scream. I guess we should copy the jaw snake over to all of our snakes instead of just the ones that need to open. You know? Layers, copy this, copy. Flip, smaller, angle. Paste. Flip. Big. This is probably the biggest snake of them all. Right there. Like, that's a giga thick snake boy right there. He needs to go on a diet. Otherwise, Callie's gonna not be able to hold her head up anymore. Because he's too big, you know? I guess this boy's pretty big too. Okay. You're right here. Get out of there. Okay. Now we just have to part the snake's jaws. And I feel like I made the upper jaw too long. I feel like the upper jaw should go back. Not that. That might be perfect, actually. And then the hinge point is just past it. And you hinge it open. That looks like a good angle. Snakes can open their mouths pretty fucking wide. Looks like he's puking. You know what, this one's puking. Or just screaming. Yeah, that's fine. No, I guess if he's gonna be front and center, he shouldn't be doing something goofy. You're allowed to have some goofy snakes in the back, but you can't have your goofzillas up front, you know? Honestly, do I have to accentuate the angle even more? Is that what's going on? I mean, snakes, they open their mouths almost 90 degrees, you know? You know what I think the problem is? You guys ready for this? I think I'm not moving the head up, because the head also does move up. It's not just the jaw comes down. So we're going to try and do a little bit of that too. And then that looks even worse. Isn't that lovely? You think you fixed it, and then you do it, and it looks even worse. Fuck it, they're all gonna have the same head. I don't care. Fuck it. I've been struggling with this for like an hour now. Fuck it. Right? I mean, my time is more valuable than this. She lied as easily as she breathed. What if we try opening the top jaw? Okay, that actually might work. That actually might work. Yeah, opening the top jaw seems to work easier. Yeah. Let's try a little bit of both on this one. Then lower jaw. Lower jaw only. thank you. Open that up as well. He is yelling. But I don't think that looks nice. The top jaw is open way too much. Top jaw is open way, way, way too much on that. I just kept adjusting the angle because it didn't look right. Should be like a 10% move only. Just a little bit open. You know, just a tiny bit open on that one is fine. You know, you don't have to make everything yelling. Sometimes you're allowed to open your mouth a little baby bit. Because you're a little baby snake, you know? And sometimes you're allowed to scream. And go, ah! Holy shit, chat. Oh my god, my back is killing me. This one though, this boy should be open a lot. I want this boy to be open. I want this boy to be screaming in agony. Ooh, that angle looks... No, it's too extreme. That angle looks nice on the top jaw. To get the bottom jaw over. The problem with these extreme angles is it makes the interior a lot more difficult to draw. You know, fuck it. This one will just open a little bit too. Yeah, that's fine. We're both just little guys who are taking a little breath. And you know what else, chat? You know what else, chat? It just took me 2.5 hours to draw those. It took me 2.5 hours to draw some squiggly lines. This is why I never draw, is because whenever I do, I get so frustrated with the results that it makes me want to not do it for so long. And these are just the sketches. I'm going to need to go over, I mean, especially these ones, and these will probably actually need to be elongated. Actually, let's do that now, because that's something I can do with a mouse and keyboard. Okay, getting rid of this one too, because I think we're going to use these actually. Get some more use out of them. Is that too big? Yeah, it's way too big. There we go. Angle. Perfect. Oh my god. I have no words. I have no words, straight up. That was awful. It was terrible, and I never want to draw again. So look forward to, not next week I have off, but look forward to the week after that when I finish this up. Christ. Christ, chat. Bolitro? My throat hurts too much. We're gonna save. And we're gonna quit. And we're gonna raid. Hi Pim Pam, my throat is a roiling maelstrom of agony and art is impossible and I hate myself. So we're gonna call it. Sorry Pim Pam, sorry Snake, sorry anybody watching the YouTube VOD. My back is on fire, my throat is on fire, and I'm angry and upset. So we're gonna call it, you know? We're gonna call it. Our raid message is going to be Cadence Harper, as always. Hope my body gets better. Oh, you wanna help me out there, Pim Pam? Oh. Okay. I love you, sluts. I really do. Bye.